Paul.
And this is what we did on Thursday Night Swing on April 4th.
Yep. This was the introduction to our ABCs of Jazz Steps class. So we're doing 2 weeks of that, and this first week we went over our 7 moves. So we started off with Applejacks, and those look like, if you want to turn around. We start on the 8. On the end of the 8, we go a 5, 6, 7, kick, ball change. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's just focusing on bringing that knee over each time and planting and then pivoting as you bring the other one over. Okay? And there's little variations you can do on that. The vanilla is you bring your arms up. So remember, you're dancing with your whole body. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there's the ones that swing down in front. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, we had Boogie Forwards. And it'll look like this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's just a scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step, scuff, step. Some of the aesthetics. The typical one is just to bring your arms up above your head and you kind of do these little half circles with your arm, with both your arms that kind of follow your legs. Then I think we only talked about one other one, which is incredibly goofy, but it's an old Frankie Manning version. And you make yourself look like a marionette like this. You bring yourself up really tall, and you do a scuff step, and you're just doing it from the hips, right? It's all down right there, and you might even point at them. So anyways, moving on. Then we went into the Boogie Back. The really simple Frankie version is just a clap, jump, like that. So 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there's a kickball change version. A 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. And you can take those and you can turn your body to where you're kind of pointing down the line. And you'll look like a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. Kind of keeps your focus on the audience instead of just straight ahead. From there, we did the Boogie Drops. And that starts on the 1. And it looks like a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And it's just literally falling onto that foot 3 times. You can make them really big, or you can make them really small. But just make sure there's a big drop to your body. Anything else on that?
Nope, I think that was just standard.
That was pretty standard. Then we went into box step, and we had lots of variations for this, but the vanilla version of it, crossing over with your left first, is a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and you just trace out a box. People are pretty familiar with this one. 5, 2, I do, da. Okay, and then some of the variations you could add into there is on the crossover to the 1, you can actually swoop your foot out and then go into that one. And so 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 5, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, boop, ba-da, shwoom, boop, doop, doop. And when you do that, it actually kind of makes your body naturally go down. So down, 3, 5, 6, 7, shwoom, down.
And try not to kick other people.
Right, try not to kick other people. For the guys, you can do this really angular thing with your upper body, where you're kind of pointing up, kind of doing a Heisman, if you will. Boom. And for the ladies,
You can do the Shirley Temple one.
boom.
It's like the Star is Born.
That's the most fabulous. Then we went on to, we actually asked some of the students to make up something. And so the first one we had is it's focusing on the heel and the toe, coming down at different times. So instead of just a step, we're doing a heel toe or a toe heel, and it looks like 5, 6, 7, 8, heel toe, toe heel, toe heel, heel toe, toe heel, 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 heel toe, heel toe, toe heel, toe heel, heel toe. And it kind of gives you that boom, 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 like constant syncopation, if you will. Percussive beat, I like it. then another one we had is coming from the 7 into, or the 5 into the 7. We have this scuff step. So it'll look like a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Kind of brings a little bit of upper body like down and condensing into it. And then finally we had the Bobby White version, which is doing Applejacks while you do the square. So 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 1, 3, 5, 7.
One thing we talked about is that one's a little smaller.
Yes, it's very small. Moving on, we have the Drunken Sailors. So you'll probably want to make them back that way.
This is where we got our cardio in for today.
Yes, this was definitely the cardio, because you're doing this movement over and over, just sliding your feet back and forth. So we go 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Now, it's a Drunken Sailor, it's not the proper sailor, and it's not the aerobic sailor. So we're not doing this, not keeping ourselves in like this. We're actually letting our arms kind of fly as we go, because what Drunken Sailor is nice and tight.
We also talked about making sure when we do this we keep our knee over our ankle so that we're not going to hurt ourselves.
Yes, protect yourselves, please. And don't overstretch yourself either. So again, it would look like a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. And then finally we did the eagle slide. We'll probably revisit it again this week. But it starts off with a kickball change. You do a kickball change, then you do a plant down in the front on your right, and then you do a slide with that foot and then step. So all together, a 5, 6, a 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you want to put in the eagle wings, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that.
And that's what we did.
That's everything. Hey guys, Thursday Night Swing, part 2.
I'm still Katie and he's still Paul.
Yeah, this is part 2 of our first class because we totally forgot one move that we taught in the middle there. Notice that there was no C's. Well, we did do a C. It's called crossovers. So they're going to start off on the 1, and you're starting off with your left foot. With your weight on your right, and it goes a 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So you're just pushing off of that outer foot and then crossing over. But there's definitely a weight change each time, right? Boop, ba, da, doop, ba, da. You can flare it up a little bit with kind of this pushing off to the side each time. So 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. You can also do a down in the front. 5, 6, 7, 8, a 1, 2, down, 3, down, a 1, 2, down, a 5, 6, down. What else did we talk about?
I think that was it.
I think that was it. So crossovers.
Yes.
8 moves. Bam.
That groove because the rhythm is jumping, jump session. The rhythm is jumping, jump session. The rhythm is jumping, jump session. Put